Wrestling Rampage, back with another video. As you can tell, my co-host slash brother is not with me in this video because this video is pretty much a video that I wanted to make and that I wanted to talk about, which was probably the greatest week of wrestling that I was able to go to. Back in December of 2010, I was able to go to 3 shows within a week, and it was Monday was Monday Night Raw. Wednesday was, as you guys know, I do live, and we do live in Kentucky, so I was able to go to OVW, and then that Friday I was able to go to Ring of Honor, and I got the ticket stub for the Monday Night Raw that I went to. It was $45, but they added some more stuff to it. They added like a $3 and then a $7 upcharge and things like that, and a few other things. So it ended up being about $60 altogether for each ticket. At the time, I was married, and me and my wife went to Raw, and we went to all these shows together. And here's my Raw ticket. It was at the KFC Yum Center here in Louisville, December 6th of 2010. I was lucky enough to go to my first ever WWE event, and it was good. But I sit 8 rows from ringside, kind of behind the announce table. So you weren't really able to see me in any of the of any Raw, really. First, the security was rude as hell, because I brought a sign that had my son's name on it, that I love my son, and I was gonna hold it up during Raw, but I mean it never really got a good shot in, so nothing. So and the guy's like, you can't come in unless I see your sign. And I was like, well, here's my damn sign. I mean, you ain't gotta be fucking rude about it or nothing. But I mean, the KFC Yum Center is fucking huge. It sits 22,000 people. I don't think there was 22,000 people there. I think there was more of like maybe 18, maybe 17. But some co-workers of mine went, and I decided to go. Me and my wife at the time, and we went, and it was good. Wasn't the best show in the world, but it was around 2010, around when John Cena got fired, kayfabe fired, and he had to join Nexus. That was around that time that I went, and at first they filmed Superstars on WG in America, and the Superstars sucked. And then they had the dark match before Raw, which was Percy Watson versus Primo, because that fucking sucked too. But after that, it started getting better. I mean, Randy Orton RKO'd Michael Cole. You had Nexus out there, and just all sorts of different things happened during that Raw. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest show. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to go to a Raw, and it was decent. I mean, it wasn't like a cold ass Raw or nothing. And it was funny because they had a little announcement going on that I think it was like David Otunga and all of them were talking about how Wade Barrett hasn't got to the building yet, and everything. And it was funny because they have a Marriott across the street, and I'm sitting there like, he's right across the fucking street. He could just walk over from the Marriott to the KFC Yum Center. It was funny. it was cool going to Raw. But I would rather go to one maybe now. I'm hoping maybe I can go to a Raw sometime when I come to Louisville. And then I was able to go to OVW on Wednesday, which that was pretty cool because they at the time Ring of Honor and OVW had a working relationship going on, and that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I mean, you got to see some of the mid-carders on the OVW show, and later on, that was awesome. Then Friday, I got to go to Ring of Honor, and I got the ticket right here, the ticket stub for Ring of Honor at the Davis Arena, which is the home of OVW. They filmed it there in Louisville, Kentucky on Friday, December 10th of 2010, and right there, as you can tell right there, I got front row seats, number 14, and that was epic. It really was. The Ring of Honor show actually blew Raw right out of the water. It was a really great show, and I was lucky enough to get a friend of mine who actually had HDNet at the time record the shows on DVD, and I actually have them on DVD, and you can see me in some of the shots from Ring of Honor. Actually, I have some pictures on my phone right here that I can show you. Like, here's one right here. I mean, it's kind of blurry because, this, but right there, there's oh, hold on there we go. But right there's my ex-wife there, me, and my friend, and there you can tell the Ring of Honor banner right there. Then there's another one, and this is on television, by the way. This isn't a picture that I took there. This is off a picture from as you can tell, there's me in a blue Dodgers jersey. I wanted to stand out in the crowd, so then there's one right there where you can see me right there. There's the Ring of Honor banner, and right there is Christopher Daniels when he won the World Television Championship from Ring of Honor, and there I am. You can see me in the background there, but I really enjoyed the Ring of Honor show. You got to see Claudio Castagnoli and I forgot his damn name, Chris Hero, as the Kings of Wrestling. And if you guys don't know who they are, they wrestled for NXT. Chris Hero was Cassius Ono, I believe, in NXT, and Claudio Castagnoli eventually became Cesaro in WWE. And then you had the Briscoe brothers, you had Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, you had Christopher Daniels, you had Eddie Edwards, you had the All Night Express of Rhett Titus and Kenny King, you had Michael Bennett, just a array of talent. Roderick Strong, at that time he was the Ring of Honor champion. Just all sorts of different talent that they had there, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Ring of Honor show better than I did the WWE show. Maybe it was because at the WWE show it was kind of hard to see because people would stand up in your way, and you weren't able to watch the show because people were in your way. But the Ring of Honor show was just epic. I wish I could go back to one, but they actually haven't been to Louisville since. But I'm hoping maybe they can come back and I'll be able to go. But I just wanted to share with you guys a little experience that I had. Probably the greatest week that I had as a professional wrestling fan. And I wish I could do it again. But make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Wrestling Rampage 2. Follow us on Twitter at Wrestle Rampage, and hit that big like button and give us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel because you never know what type of videos we're going to be bringing to you. Wrestling Rampage is that cream that rises to the top. That's right, the cream of the crop, and nobody does it better.